your 7-year transformation video is very, very, very inspiring, super inspiring. I share that with
Thank
a
you.
lot of people. I share that with a lot of people, and I'm like, this is amazing. And that video, as well as your other content, your recommendation of different books, help me to make transformation in my life. But I can't help but compare myself. Say, if I could get 50% of that transformation, I'd be happier. Now
Yeah.
I am happier, but because like you had like in health, in finance, in different areas, right? Where I have I lost some weight, but maybe it's my age. I can't get the muscle, and again, it's just this comparison. Like, how can I get more transformation? And I feel like I hit certain plateaus. Like I'm not breaking through. So that's I know I shouldn't be comparing myself to you, but honestly, I just can't help it. So damn it, I want at least 50% more transformation, if not 100% like John, because I know John is like he's like a ultra elite bulldog, you know. So that's yeah, just yeah, that's the other thing that I'm like it constantly goes through my mind is like to have more transformation, more breakthrough.
Well, I mean, one thing to think about in terms of that is that perhaps I had further I needed to go. So the transformation looks more drastic, right? Because perhaps like my starting point was way beyond where your starting point is. You know what I'm saying? Like you already were more advanced than I was, right? So starting out, so then it's going to be more drastic. So it's not so much important for how much that change is, but more so that you're on the right path. And really what I look at is and what I think you should look at is where you are in comparison to where you've been, right? Just keep on looking at like, am I better than I was yesterday? Am I better than I was a year ago? Right. And that's the only thing that really matters, right? Because it doesn't matter ultimately where you go compared to someone else goes. It only matters that you're on the path where you're constantly improving yourself. If you're constantly improving yourself every day, every month, every year, then you're going to have an amazing transformation over some period of time. But the key thing is just doing little things that are moving you in that direction, right? There's a really good book by surprisingly, I think it's Darren Hardy, The Compound Effect. And in the beginning of The Compound Effect, he talks about is it two? It's either two or three brothers. I think it's three brothers. It might be two, but they make some very slight different habits and lifestyle choices. And he shows that over like 20 years, their lives are drastically different based on those things. So it's not like major things. It's small little things that you consistently do that over time compound to have a magnified effect, over that period of time. So yeah, so really the biggest thing is just to focus on and looking at what things are the biggest impact, right? So in the Bulldog Mindset membership, I have that looking in the mirror exercise, right? Where you kind of take a personal account of yourself physically, emotionally, spiritually, mentally, right? And you find what is the biggest area that you could work on that would make the biggest change in your life, and just focus on one thing at a time, just one improvement at a time, getting each thing knocked out. And it's like the 80-20, it's like Pareto's law. Like you get those 20% that makes an 80% effect in your life, and you're going to make the biggest amount of change. But everyone's transformation is going to look differently, and sometimes it's going to look more external, sometimes it's going to look more internal. Different people have to go different directions. So
Right. Cool. Thank you.
yeah.